Welcome back to MicroTech Talk. My name is Shane Polwart. I'm the CEO of MicroTech Computer Systems and Business IT Services, and this is our weekly podcast. Today, we're going to be discussing Cortana.
Hi, I'm Cortana.
You should know up front there are a few caveats to using Cortana. It used to be you had to log in with a Microsoft account to be able to utilize Cortana, but they changed that, and now you can use Cortana if you log in with a local account. I suggest logging in with a Microsoft account though. I had mentioned this before. It's free and it synchronizes your settings. You will have to go into settings to enable Cortana. You will also have to enable location services. And there's a really neat feature in there called Hey Cortana. You'll go through this setup for your voice recognition and it personalizes Cortana to your own voice. Cortana has a ton of things that she can do. We're only going to cover some of the most prevalent ones, but on our website there will be a link to go into a lot more depth about how you can use Cortana to be more productive. Just about the most basic thing you can do with Cortana is to perform searches. You can search the web, you can search your computer for files and folders, and if you do request a search that ends up going out to the internet, she will use Bing. Just be forewarned, if you don't like Bing, you may not want to use Cortana. One of the next features is actually using Cortana to launch applications that are on your computer. Say, hey Cortana, open the calculator. If you have shortcuts enabled, it may not save you a whole bunch of time, but for programs you don't use all the time, it's a really quick way to get something up. So I mentioned previously that you need to enable location services. That is so that you can get directions from Cortana, just like any other mapping tool. You say, Cortana, take me to XYZ place. She opens it up in the Windows 10 Maps app, and you can use that to navigate to where you're going. No personal assistant app would be complete without the obligatory weather conditions. You can, of course, use Cortana to check weather conditions. Hey Cortana, what's the weather like outside? Boom, she'll bring it up. It's location-based, so if you don't have your home street programmed in there, she'll use whatever the location you're at that time. One of the features you might find most appealing is that Cortana can schedule meetings and appointments and set reminders for you. It relies on Outlook account being set up, so you'll have to set that up first before you can utilize this feature. But when you say, hey Cortana, she wakes up, you say schedule a meeting, and she will open a dialog where you put in the information for the meeting, and you need to set up a reminder for that meeting so that you don't forget. She'll do that for you as well. So having an Outlook account set up will also allow you to use Cortana to compose emails. Just say, hey Cortana, send an email, and then you'll be asked for the subject and the body. You can actually use the keyboard to correct any mistakes that may have been made, but it's a really quick way to draft a quick email or note to somebody. If you need to do a conversion or you need to calculate something, you can also use Cortana to do that. Hey Cortana, what's 100 times 245? She'll give you the answer. She can also do conversions. Hey Cortana, convert pesos to dollars. She'll do that for you. So on top of performing numerical calculations and conversions, Cortana will also convert languages. Say you find yourself in Tijuana and you want to speak to one of the locals, you can actually use Cortana to convert English to Spanish. And she also has a really cool dictionary feature. So if you don't happen to know what a word is, you can ask Cortana what it is. If you don't have Office but you need to use Office, you can actually use the latest version of Microsoft Office for free. It's called Office Online. You have to log in with a Microsoft account, and it saves your files to OneDrive. So you get cloud storage, and you can actually use all of the latest tools for Microsoft Office for free. And the last features we're going to discuss today, the ability of Cortana to toggle your Wi-Fi settings and your flight mode settings. Now that may not seem like a big deal, but it's really the beginning of what could be pretty significant. I'm really interested to see how her abilities grow over the next coming years. That's the end of this podcast. Tune in next week. We'll be showing you how to recognize phishing scams so that you can protect yourself and avoid them. If you have any questions at all about today's show, you're unsure about Windows 10, you maybe need some help, happy to help you out. Give me a call at 775-351-2211 or stop by our website at microtechreno.com. See you next week. Thanks for watching.